Cool. Hi, everyone. I'm here with PK. We're going to talk about his new game, P.O.W.E.R.
Exactly. P.O.W.E.R stands for Packs of War Each Rank.
Okay.
Our 3 bullet points is that it's a non-collectible tactical card game where the cards are used as pieces with movement and range. And it's currently a Modern Warfare theme. Now, I've been hearing a lot of Modern Warfares like Cold War and stuff. No, every single unit is currently being used, and that was one of our tenets. When I say non-collectible, when you buy the actual core packs, you'll get 48 unit cards, 5 game ranks, and 8 reference cards.
Okay.
Throughout the 3 years of development, I was told that I had to write the instructions, so we do have an instructions that comes with the US core packs, but all of the rules are on these 8 reference cards.
Okay.
And there's a reason why there's 8. You don't need these mats to play. You need to set out a 4x8 grid, and this then delineates how long the field of play is. Everything is made in America. These are made out of Battle Creek, Michigan, and these are made out of Alaska. We wanted to keep it in America, proudly made in USA. So in the core packs, you get 48 unit cards. Of those, you have the top 6 units, which is infantry, supply, tanks, artillery, close air support or helicopters, and air defense. What we wanted to do is make a very, very portable game, a scalable game, and a quick, easy 20 to 30 minute. Imagine a minis game that's usually 8 hours, but you crunch it into 30 minutes. So of those 6 unit types, in the private and corporal rank games, we have pre-built packs just to introduce new players to P.O.W.E.R. So we have 6 packs delineating each of the unit types of 8 cards. So here we have the close air support or helicopter pack that you can see that it's very helicopter heavy with your Coyotes, your Blackhawk, your Warthogs, your Apaches, whereas the brown deck or the tank deck is very tank heavy, as is the 2 Abrams and the Sheridan. Obviously artillery has more of the artillery. Right. So for this demo I'm just going to pick the tank and the close air support.
Okay.
And again, these are for the private and corporal game ranks. When you get to sergeant, that's when you're going to start deck building. Here's a draft, and at this point, I have a pack and you have a pack. We each have 48 cards, and now we're going to make 3 8 packs and do best 2 out of 3. Really, really fun.
Cool.
Our claim to fame in P.O.W.E.R. By the way, you can reach us at powerthegame.com. We're also on Facebook and BoardGameGeek. Our claim to fame, as it were, is what we call the build queue. It's really an RTS game element, but if you have a stronger card, it's going to take longer to get into the battlefield. If you have the weaker card, it comes in quicker and you can start marching down. And when you're deck building, do you want a lot of stronger cards that may take a while to come in, or start marching down with the weaker cards? So I'm going to put 2 of these in each of the build queue. Assuming we shuffle, we deal the 2 in each of the build queue. I'll start first over here. I can flip over any face down card.
Okay.
I can choose as many times as I want, but I'll choose here and it says BQ1 in the upper left, and it's a green BQ. It goes here. Thus choking this card, I can't flip that over this turn. Pick another one, BQ4 goes all the way up here, that's my Apache. It's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns to come in. That's a very powerful card. Now this is a good example, this is a BQ4 and this then goes on top, thus choking the 2 cards and the Apache. Every turn these are going to shift. It's called the BQ shift. Get to the order of play in a second. Flip over another one. It's BQ HQ, which means it's a freebie. It comes straight in, and this is a good time to explain supply. So as it gets deployed, I can put it into any 4 of these HQ squares, and then at the beginning of each turn, you're going to be able to supply all your cards in the HQ. So I'm going to sort of fast forward here. The next turn, I'm going to supply, I can move up, and to win you need an infantry or tank in the opponent's headquarters row and survive 1 turn. That's the win condition. So now in my next turn of the build queue, obviously this player would do the same thing. I'll do it really quickly. And there's a strategy as to when do you stop flipping, because you'll be able to know what your cards are the more you flip. So at this point, I couldn't flip anymore. Oops. It's all right. It's all right. I couldn't flip anymore because there's no face down cards. If I did have another card here, though, it may not behoove me to actually flip it because I flipped over 2 of the 3 tanks that are in that deck. If I flip it over, now I'm going to be building something on top of the tank. So there's a strategy within a game within the build queue. So if it's my turn now, we go to supply, I can move, and then we go to the build queue. And this is so simple that all the cards just move down 1. And I can reveal other cards. My next turn, I'd supply, move up, this would shift down, this would shift down, and now I can actually turn these cards because they're now revealed. The BQ1, and now it's down here. So there's a game within a game, and when you deck build, you may know that you have 2 BQ4s, 2 BQ3s. So there's going to be sort of a poker aspect, like I know what that card's going to be because I built my deck, so I know to flip it over and it's going to be a 2. So a lot of people love that. Again, it's sort of an RTS element. And to do a real quick combat, on the bottom of every card we have what it can damage and the icons. So obviously this tank cannot attack that helicopter. The helicopter's not listed there. There's in terms of random, there's no dies, there's no chits. It's very strategic oriented. So this has a 1 attack and a 1 defense. I would need 2 of these to destroy that. So if I flew up and the range is 0, that's a 1 against the 2, the tank survives. The tank cannot attack the helicopter, but let's switch this card to the Apache. This has 1 radius. That little R is for a radius. You move up, that does 4 to that 2, tank's gone. That's the combat, that's the build queue. Obviously the movement, it's orthogonal, being 1 is 1 square away, 2 is 2 squares away. And I honestly have just explained the entire game. That's all it is, 20, 30 minutes. Imagine a minis game put in with some deck building, a 4x8 grid, proudly made in America, and that's the entire game. Obviously other units have, I keep on saying obviously too much. You have the artillery that has 4 range. The helicopters can move over. You have your infantry. And then the surface to air missile to get the close air support. We hope to be kickstarting by the end of this year, and that's going to be the air and sea. You've seen the green BQs, but then we have yellow BQs and red BQs that really affect how your cards come in and when. And so the air sea lane is already on our mats. And I will conclude with the air sea lane having the destroyers, your submarines, your F-18s, and they will be attacking by row. So they affect the ground troops by moving back and forth on the air sea lane and attacking the ground. My name is P.K. Toretto. This is Power the Game. PowerTheGame.com, BoardGameGeek, and Facebook. Come find us.
Cool. So what's your background? I mean, obviously.
About me?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a PC gamer through and through. I went to UCLA and I was a math major. That's where all the math and the geometry comes from. But I would go to my game store and I'd play a lot of their games. Where's the Modern Warfare? I mean, you have Modern Warfare on the screen, literally by title, right? But there's not the Modern Warfare on the table. And I saw the niche and I filled it. It took 3 years of development. We debuted in Gamma in March. We got signed up with Alliance for Distribution. And we said, hey, let's go. We built the product and now we're here at Origins.
Great. Any chances or plans of a digital version of Power?
Yes, there are plans, and I hope there's a good chance. By design, this 4x8 is the same type of dimension as this. And I hope that at some point someone's finger is pressing down on and moving it up, so I'd love an app of Power.
Great. Cool. Well, this looks like a great product, and you can pick up the initial version right now, right?
Absolutely. You can get to your local game store, say, hey, I want some Power, give me some Power. They'll contact Alliance and ship it to the store. This is MSRP for $20. Okay. And with $20, again, you get all the 48 unit cards, the 5 game rank cards, and the 8 reference cards. All of that's included in this pack for $20.
Great. And are these for demo purposes, or can players pick these up?
Sale. We have plenty over in the next room if you'd like to come over and purchase one. Again, they're made out of Alaska. They're sleeved into 2 because you need 2. So they're sold in sets of 2. And that's MSRP is $40, and we're working to get that down.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. It looks like a great product, and hopefully people will come check it out.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you for your time.